Hello, everybody. I'm here. Like the title says, I was requested to be here. Somebody said, go on your live, Josh. Oh, dearest friends. I'm back. With a vengeance, of course. How's everybody doing today? How's your weekend? You being safe? Washing them hands? You know, getting down with the soap. You know, just kind of like, topping tails and everything else. I hope so. Right, Buns?
Yes.
And so I'm going to put the link in the chat, as always. And I'm going to deliver it hardcore. And now, it is plastered in the chat. Join me, if you will. Come to the panel. Have a Sprite. If anybody wants to come up, click the StreamYard link and join us. Stop coughing. You always do that on here.
Oh, I can't help it. I gotta cough.
You're fat. Hello, gorgeous people. Come on in. The water's fine. Just put your foot in it. Feel it first. Who wants to come up to panel and hang out? Remember, some people I can't see and some I can. So, sorry. I've tried everything. So, yeah, a certain individual requested that I should do a live, so I'm here. Hope to have people on here. Okay. I mean, what are you doing? Who wants to join me? I'm not finding that hangman game. Maybe to find it a different way. What?
I got hot. How do I look?
Handsome.
Thank you.
Handsome. Who wants to see? Who wants to come up and see? Share this. Share screen. Okay. Home tab. Hey, King David, how are you doing? I found a different Hangman game. Like Sean usually plays a different one. I found this one because I couldn't find the other one that he plays. It's always hard to find unless they took it down. But I'm sharing the screen so everybody can play or come up to panel or anything. Found it. U W K H O G O. Okay. Okay, this game kind of sucks. So I'm turning it off. Going back to here. You want to come up for a little bit? I mean, if you want to. Waiting for others too, but it's the weekend where people would rather work overtime or go do other things. But anybody can join me. I have a lot better time getting views and everything else and likes when we have like 3 to 6 people up here. So you want to come up, Lone Wolf? Oh. How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Nothing much. I like your videos of those Sonic places.
Thanks, man.
That's cool. I appreciate you being a, subscriber, if you will. It
Oh
helps.
yeah, anytime, man. Hey, we got to look out for each other. Don't nobody else look out for us.
Yeah. You sound
Us
like you're
little
from
guys.
Texas. Where are you from?
North Carolina.
Are you serious?
Really?
Yeah,
I'm in Winston-Salem.
I'm right off the 95, exit 176.
Okay.
Oh boy, now I got another work call coming in. Hey, hang on just a minute.
All right.
Where's
I don't know. It's major East Coast. 95 stretches from Florida to New York.
that? I know. Ask him what town is near.
So what city is that near? Like when you were describing 95, I know of it. Okay, he's muted right now.
Yeah, I'm back.
So where exactly off I-95? Like what city is it near?
Roanoke Rapids, right here off of exit 176 near the Virginia borderline.
Oh, he's way up there. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my phone has been ringing nonstop. That's why I can't do any live videos, because every time I get on the phone, or every time I get on live, the phone rings. But I guess that's a good problem to have. At least we're staying busy.
Yeah. Let me guess. You're having Sonic or Bojangles? One of the two. I saw chicken.
Arby's.
We have the meat. Okay.
Man, I did a video on that white cheddar mac and cheese, and I'm here to tell you that white cheddar mac and cheese is good.
Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it.
See, where we got the chat there.
Lone Wolf's going to come up.
What's up, Lone Wolf?
So my dad's name is David as well. So why do you have the word king? Let me ask you that.
That's my last name.
I see. I thought somebody had to kind of give you royalty handles.
I like what Blessed Life always says every time I come on her chat. She says, "The King of all kings." You ever watch Blessed Life stream?
I have. I've been to it. She's a great singer.
Yeah. Oh man, she's got a great voice.
Right, Lone? Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. She's got an awesome voice.
He's got his pants off. That's why his camera's off.
I don't blame him.
He's like, it's the weekend. Hell yeah.
Yeah, gotta let it all hang out as the weekend. That's funny. I just got back from the mall. I got my little family their bubble tea. My daughter really wanted to go to the mall. What's wild is my wife and daughter went for a walk. They went. We have a church that's, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 blocks away. So they walked to church. While I was helping my wife clean the house while they went and walked to church. And then when they came back, the house was all cleaned, and my daughter comes through the door and says, "Hey, let's get mom some bubble tea. I want to go walk around the mall." I was like, "Okay." So I literally just got back from doing that. So he's having some Hardee's. I had some pizza and salad earlier.
Arby's.
Oh, Arby's is good.
Yeah, that roast beef didn't stand a chance.
I tell you what, man, the Chick-fil-A's, every time I see them build anytime a new Chick-fil-A pops up, it instantly becomes busy, just like other Chick-fil-A's.
Oh man, they got a 3-lane drive-through at our Chick-fil-A with people, like, they got 2 people taking orders outside before you can even get to the drive-through menu.
Yeah, that's what they got here too. It's crazy. They must be doing something right because, like I said, a new one becomes just as busy as the ones that have been, around. So they must be doing something right because people constantly love going and. I want
Tell
to
you what,
say,
the frozen lemonade they got there is really good too. That's kind of like a little thing that a lot of people don't know about on the menu. But
right?
man, they take like vanilla ice cream and lemonade and blend it together like a milkshake.
Ooh, that
So
sounds good.
yeah, if you ever stop by one, definitely try one, man. They're really really good.
Yeah, the regular lemonade's good as well.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, I'm a fat guy, so I can tell you about anything good with food.
Yeah, I love their regular chicken sandwich. It's really good.
Yeah, I like
And
their
the waffle fries are pretty good too.
Yeah, I love the waffle fries too. The waffle fries are delicious.
they're
But yeah,
bland
like
unless you add salt.
hey,
Bland.
Halfwit, how's it going, Christopher?
Yeah, that's a good friend of mine's in Boston.
Hey, Christopher C.
But yeah, Chick-fil-A is doing something right because they're always busy. And it doesn't matter what day of the week. It could be any day of the week. There's always people going through the drive-through. And what's funny is they're closed on Sundays, but any other day.
The CEO is a Christian man.
Yep. Oh, my
He
daughter
wants
calls
to make sure everybody has their day of Christ.
Yeah, my daughter calls it the Christian fast food place. But it's good. They make good chicken. It's really good. I mean, what they?
Every time I think about going to Chick-fil-A, that's when I usually realize it's a Sunday, and I'm like, oh man, they close on Sunday.
Oh yeah, I've accidentally. Yeah, I'll forget sometimes. I'll go, yep, it's Sunday. I can't get Chick-fil-A. I want to say I had some last Saturday. It was really good. It was a good sandwich and waffle fries and a lemonade.
You know why the food's so good there, though, right? Because they pay their employees $15 to $20 an hour.
There you go.
Customer
That'll
service.
do it. Yeah, and
Yeah,
customer
they
service
got
is awesome.
they got some of the best customer service out of any fast food place you're gonna find.
Yeah, that's true too. And like
Yes,
Josh
Chris,
said,
I
they
saw
pay
it.
their employees well. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, Josh.
No, because it's like, my pleasure, my pleasure. I says, not yet, but it might be.
That's pretty funny.
No, because we got some fat people and stuff. Like, no hard feelings, David, because I'm one too. But
Hey, none.
you know, we got a couple of our places, Chick-fil-A's. They're a little bit fatties. So I don't mean marijuana. So as he sucks on his straw with his shake.
I'll tell you
Chocolate
what.
milkshake.
I'm gonna try that frozen lemonade he talks about. What they mix it with. I'm gonna have to try that. That sounds pretty good.
Is it ice cream or a slushie?
What I got?
No, the vanilla lemonade something.
Oh,
Whatever you said.
the frozen lemonade at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah, it's like vanilla ice cream and the lemonade, and they blend it up some kind of way. It's kind of like a milkshake, but it's I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. It's kind of like a mix between a slushie and a milkshake, but it's really good.
Oh, do they advertise it that they put ice cream in it?
Yeah. It's got I'd have to look it up, but
Right.
I think on the menu it says a blend frozen lemonade blended with vanilla ice cream for a perfect frozen treat or something like that.
Wow. I'll have to try that. Yeah, that even sounds.
I tell you how much of a fat man I am. I literally called DoorDash the other week because I wanted one of them so bad. Well, I didn't even order no food. I just ordered 3 frozen lemonades and had them delivered to my house DoorDash.
Hey, that's going in style there. That's cool. That's pretty funny.
And does it come in diet or is it just regular fat?
You know what? I think you can get the diet lemonade mixed with the things. The only thing is, with the ice cream, it definitely ain't nothing diet about the ice cream.
Sometimes
Yes.
I think people are better off drinking the regular stuff instead of that diet stuff. Because I've read stuff about what's in the diet stuff, which made me stop buying some diet drinks.
Well, I think when they say diet, it's more or less like a kind of like a placebo. It's more or less a mind thing and actually
Mhm.
really better for you. Because, I mean, it's just as much bad stuff in the diet as it is the regular.
Oh yeah, I mean it almost sounds like you're better off having a regular sometimes instead of the diet. And I used to drink a
Yeah.
lot of diet stuff too, but I quit because I started reading what was in the diet mixes. I was like, ooh, that's not good. But the best thing to drink is the water. That's the best thing to drink.
Lone, Chris is talking to you.
It's kind of hard for me to hear.
If they want to see that steak, you can show them.
It was okay. It's Chris's birthday today.
King size.
Happy birthday, Chris.
Oh my God. Lone Wolf king size prime rib.
I will show you. He sent me the photo.
I love prime rib. You know, I had a 12-ounce. Was it a 12-ounce prime rib? Yeah, I think it was at Texas Roadhouse. I ordered prime rib, and the nice thing about prime rib, there's a little bit of fat around it, which made it really tasty. So I got a 12-ounce prime rib from Texas Roadhouse a couple weeks ago. It was really good.
My bad.
I love prime rib.
What's so funny?
It's a very tasty steak. I also like I like ribs too. Really good barbecue ribs are good. I don't eat ribs very often, but I like getting me a full rack of ribs every once in a while. A whole plate.
So, David, you want to say hey to one's beautiful thing? I mean, wife.
Oh,
Hi.
hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hola.
Hola.
Don't mind me. I'm just driving down the road and streaming.
On the road again. Just can't wait. Get back on the road again.
Yeah, that's what I do. I fix these big trucks that run up and down the road, and man, we stay busy 24/7.
I was gonna say, I bet you stay busy all the time.
And weekends and nights is even worse.
Oh yeah, because they're probably pushing a lot on the weekends too.
Oh yeah, see, nobody else does the weekend and night service in our area, and I'm telling you, man, we have been wide open.
You gotta be racking up the overtime, man.
Well, I own this company, so yeah.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
Yeah, I got a little 23-year-old kid that works for me, and I tell you, man, he puts in probably every bit of 65, 70 hours a week, but he gets paid really good money.
Oh, there you go. And
So
that's
you
gotta
do,
be.
you do like IMAP type stuff?
We do the commercial truck tires and little light repairs, like airbags and stuff like that that's on the big trucks that blows out on the road, or we pretty much go get the guys that are stranded on the side of the interstate and make sure they can get in somewhere to get the repairs like they need.
For a young guy, he ought to be pensioning himself all the money he's making.
Oh man, I tell you, what I do, I pay him commission-based pay, and that's the best thing I ever done. Because when you pay a guy commission, especially a guy that likes to work, man, he will go to town.
Yeah, my baby brother's like that. He likes to work, and I do as well.
And he told me when I hired him, he said, He said, if you keep me busy, I'll stay out of trouble. And sure enough, I keep him busy. But
That's
the only bad thing is, man, he ain't never
Nice.
with his wife and kids, and I kind of feel bad about that. So I'm looking for some more help now to try to get him a little bit of a break. That way he can.
You
'Cause I don't want to see him 23 years old and lose his family.
right. Or you don't want to see him get burned out either. So,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yep.
Well, that's what happened to me. I got burnt out doing, making everybody else all this money for the last 20 years, and I was like, you know what? I can do this myself. So I went out and started my own company. And here I am a year and a half later, and I'm pretty much the top dog around here.
Yeah, that's cool. That's the way to do it. I had an uncle. He started out as a janitor for a moving company, and then he started working his way up, and then he eventually bought the moving company. So
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
yeah, he ended up becoming the owner of the moving company. Yeah, it's always nice to be your own boss.
Yeah, because you can set your own hours, and
Yep, that's the way to go, for sure.
but I'll tell you something. I got less money now working for myself than what I did when I worked for somebody else. But that's just because we're just getting started.
Oh, there you go. That's what I was going to say. Sometimes it takes a little while to build things up. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and I mean it's like I said, we're the only one. We pretty much corner the market on what we do around here. So sky's the limit.
That's cool. Super cool.
And I did finally make it home.
Home is where the heart
Live
is.
stream and drink chocolate milkshake.
Look out.
Oh, okay. There he is.
I think it connected to my Wi-Fi at the house.
Yep, I bet that's what happened. Which is cool. The Padre, the Hijo, the Espíritu Santo.
See.
Mm.
No,
God bless you, baby Jesus, for this big chubby man owning this most great company. May he make millions of dollars and raise and have many sons and be very fertile and many wives and create other little trucker helpers. Amen.
Mhm.
I'm silly.
The poor man trucking company repairs prayer.
Look out. Is that the name of your company?
What?
What is the name of your company? Or if you're allowed
Well,
to say it.
Yeah, that's fine. My nickname is Root. I've had that name since I was born.
Brother Root.
So ROOT, and my company name is Roots Truck Tire and Repair.
Perfect. Perfect name for a company. That's cool.
I used to have my business logo as my avatar, but it had my
Oh.
phone number and all in it, so I had to change that. I didn't want everybody, I already get enough
Yeah.
phone calls. I don't need crazy folks calling me off of YouTube.
Yeah, you just need work calls. You don't need crazy folks calling you. Yeah, I understand that. That's cool.
But my logo is actually very, very unique. It is it's a pink flamingo.
Well, there you go.
And I figured, my thinking behind that was, nobody thinks pink flamingo in truck tires. But if you see a truck with a pink flamingo on it, you're going to be like, who is that guy with that truck with that pink flamingo on it?
Right,
And-
yeah.
Is
And
he
I tell
from
you what,
Florida?
it's worked.
Yeah. Well,
he
it,
from
stick,
Florida?
it sticks out. It sticks out and makes you want to know
Stand on
what
one
the
leg.
company's doing. There you go.
Matter of fact, let me see if I can show it to you in the light here. And my light is really bad.
Yeah,
See?
I own a similar business.
See the pink
Uh,
flamingo?
Yeah, oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, I own a very similar business here in Indiana. I help take care of trucks as well, except mine's called Knockers. And it's got a big set of knockers on the truck. I'm so silly.
We used to have a record back when I ran my dad's company, and it said on the back, the biggest hooker in town and we do it all night long.
Oh, hey, there you go. I love it. That's pretty funny.
Business talk.
gosh.
That's pretty funny. Well, where I got that Knockers reference, I'm not kidding. I'm in downtown Indianapolis. I'm taking my brother to the Pacers New York Knicks game, and we go inside Hooters, and I kid you not, inside Hooters there was a poster that said, if we were a delivery service, we would be called Knockers. And I started laughing so hard when I read that. Yeah, I love
But
that.
Josh, you said you're in Winston-Salem, right?
Yeah, my business is called Trans Fats.
Okay. Well, you know, Winston-Salem is where they filmed a lot of Maximum Overdrive.
Cool.
You know the movie with Stephen King where the trucks come to life?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen it. Okay.
Oh, man. Awesome movie. That's
You
one of my favorites.
You said when the trucks come to life, they ain't Transformers, is it?
No. This is an old movie. It come out back in the 80s. It's made by Stephen King.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
I was still seeming. I've heard
Great
of it,
movie,
man.
man. Oh, man. The trucks come to life and start killing people. Like, they run over top of people, and oh man, it's crazy. Emilio Estevez, I don't know if you know who that is. He's an actor. It's Charlie Sheen's
Yeah.
brother.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
He's in the movie, and they're at this truck stop, and it's based out of Winston-Salem, and
Oh, wow.
they're trying to destroy these trucks because the trucks are trying to destroy the truck stop.
Right.
And oh man, it's I can't explain it to you. You'd have to see it.
Yeah.
They said Stephen King was so high on drugs when he directed that movie that that was the only movie he ever done. So,
Wow.
but
And
it's one of my all time favorite movies. Great movie.
And what's the title of it again?
Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive. I'll have to check it out.
Once upon a time, they had the whole movie up on YouTube for free where you could watch it. I don't know if it's still up, on
Yeah.
YouTube or not. But they definitely got some movie clips of it on YouTube.
Yeah. I bet I can find it on one of my streaming services. I'll have to check it out. That'll be cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Have you breathed since you drank that?
A little bit.
Okay.
Is it a little bit? I love it. It's hard not it when you're drinking a shake like that. It's hard not to want to come up for air.
Well, everybody. This number one, it's really good. I mean, it's really, really good. But everybody always tells me I eat really fast, and I'm like, well, back in the day, I wasn't always an honest person. I spent a lot of time in jail, and if you didn't eat fast, you didn't get to eat.
Well, I think the military's like that too. They make them eat fast as well.
Yeah, you can't. In the military, you really don't have time to chat or nothing. Take a piss, nothing. You got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep my growling noises to myself. My girlfriend always tells me, "Why do you growl when you eat?" I'm like, well, I'm just trying to protect my food, woman.
My food. Watch your fingers. Don't put your fingers by the plate.
That's right.
Look out. That's wild.
Yeah.
So is
boy.
Sean Tuber doing live as well, or
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I think
if
he's doing Uber right now. I don't know. He did it last night. I don't know about today.
I've got a
mean,
premiere at 9 o'clock.
I'm
He
sorry.
does, but does Banana Sam also do Uber, or did he used to do Uber?
Sorry.
I can't remember if Banana Sam also did Uber.
Mm.
I can't remember if he had done the Uber driver thing. Man, I bet they can tell stories, those Uber drivers.
Oh yes.
Oh my God. I like the kind when they tell the passenger they're not even worried about missing a fare because they don't want to take the fare. They're like, I'm good. Later. Later. I definitely, when I was in Mexico, I used Uber, and I also used Uber when I was in Peru. It was cool. It's pretty cool.
I've never used Uber. never really had to, but I guess, I mean, it's a good service to have, though.
Oh, I like what Halfwit said. The knife is to protect your food. Most of us only need the fork. That's pretty funny.
Oh man, it's
Halfwit's
starting
cool.
to rain.
We've been lucky here in
Halfwit,
Indiana.
what's
We only got two. It was maybe 3 weeks ago. We got some 2 serious snow days, and then that was it. And those are the only snow days we've gotten all winter. So it's been
We've been pretty lucky here so far this year. We've only had 2 snows, and it wasn't nothing major, just a couple of inches.
Yeah. I remember, oh man, was it a few years back? In Buffalo, in the Buffalo area, they got snow all the way up to the rooftop. So they were shoveling snow off their roof.
Oh,
Now
boy.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's super crazy.
Yeah, where we live at, well, Josh can probably tell you too. In North Carolina, if you get a half inch of snow, our whole state pretty much shuts down.
Oh, wow. I remember here in Texas getting just like a covering, and parts of Texas freaked out because they weren't used to dealing with snow. So that's pretty funny.
Yeah, every time
Yeah.
they think it's gonna snow, they take and put this stuff all over the road. And usually it rains a little bit before it snows or ices. So they'll literally sit there and it'll just wash away,
Yeah.
come back and wash away.
They're pretty good in Indiana. I think during one of the days it was raining pretty heavy, so they waited before they threw it down because they didn't want to see it get washed away.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are right. They got to throw it down at just the right time.
Yeah. Yeah, usually the worst part of around here with the snow is the second day when it's starting to melt, but then overnight it refreezes and turns into that black ice and all, and that's what really gets these guys around here.
Yeah, it's scary because you can't see it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's no ice there, and by the time
I used to drive a bunch of wreckers and rollbacks, and I tell you, I don't miss it because every time it snows, you don't get no sleep. You're up 24, 48 hours. And
ooh, man.
you never even get time to dry off. By the time you get in the house, I mean, you get another call. It's time to go right back out again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't miss that part of the job.
I say, boy, I say.
I used to watch that show, Ice Road Truckers.
Oh yeah, good show.
So, David, my wife thinks you sound like Foghorn Leghorn with that Southern North Carolina attitude right there. I say, boy.
Yeah. Well, gee, golly gosh, guys.
You know, boy, this means war.
Well, did y'all watch the video where I did Darren Dobson's voice? That was me voicing his voice because he really didn't say all that stuff with Tupac. That was me making his voice.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, Tupac's been dead for a while, Darren, so what the problem is?
And I tell you, I did that one with J Mike too. I don't know. I sat in my bedroom and I just kept listening to his voice till I could make my voice sound like he is. And I sung that song by Biggie, you know, Hypnotize. And oh man, him and his wife, boy, they loved it.
That's pretty funny.
I need to do some more of them, man. It's just I don't have my time is just. Oof. I never can find time to do anything. I mean, I got a bunch of ideas. It's just getting them filmed and getting the videos edited. I mean, every time I start doing something, this phone's gonna ring or something's gonna happen.
That's when we want to do videos and turn it on silent.
I wish I could, man, but I love making money.
Yeah, got to make that money.
The bad thing is we're supposed to go on vacation next weekend. We're supposed to be going to Gatlinburg. And, oh, boy, I'm looking forward to the trip, but I'm not looking forward to having to run a business remotely.
Okay, that's like totally across North Carolina into Tennessee. That's at least 8 hours.
Yep, it's a 7.5 hour ride from my house.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
bet it's real.
we've done it though. We've done it.
So Gatlinburg's real
Gatlinburg is
pretty.
beautiful.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's Pigeon Forge basically. It's both. I mean, it's one strip area, whatever, and it's kind of like Myrtle Beach, and it's kind of like, like Kissimmee, Florida, where all the surf shops and stuff are.
Yeah.
I went to Pigeon Forge, and on that strip of playtime, if you will, it looked like they had surf shops and restaurants everywhere and fun
Yeah.
stuff to do and museums and everything. It was really cool. I went there for my 40th birthday.
Josh, have you ever been to a town called Chimney Rock, North Carolina?
I've heard of it. I don't know exactly where it's at, but yeah.
It's on the way to Gatlinburg. It's well, from my house it's about 6 hours. It's right there next to Asheville.
Okay.
And I tell you, man, that is a little quiet town that is, oh man, it's my favorite place in the world to go to relax, just to get away from everything and everybody.
Is it mountains and stuff? I mean, I've seen-
it's kind of right in the middle of a valley, and they got this great big rock on top of the mountain. It's called, well, that's the Chimney Rock, but they got an elevator. You can ride up in the elevator to the top of the mountain, and you can actually walk out on top of this mountain without having to climb it. You know, that's so for a fat man, that's really good.
For a fat man, yeah. Yeah, we have a place close to us called Hanging Cock, and so you have to hike to it. They don't have no elevators or stimulators to get you up there. I don't know what's funny, but yeah. So it's decent. I've been out there, and there's a lot of cocks hanging. My thing is, it gets kind of deep in there. Like I don't much like to hike, and 'cause you don't know where you're stepping at. There's actually a rock trail to take you where the opening is of the cock. Like the so it just lays there. It's sharp, kind of like at a catty corner, it's called Hanging Rock, but I was making funny. So, and then when we went up there, I went up there with a friend of mine who grabbed my thigh. The thing is,
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, he had a small car, and long story. There wasn't much of a reach around, so
wow.
So we went up there, and he wanted to go have lunch and stuff and hold hands. I was like, I don't know about this. I mean, I'm older than you. I could slap your ass. My point is, he kind of got close and started feeding me like we were Jesus and Mary. See, when I got up there, he called me baby Jesus before I met Lone.
Wow.
And
wow.
No, I'm kidding. But she's like, keep going. Okay.
Yeah, don't stop now.
She gave you the sign, keep going.
But yeah, it's a famous park up here that a lot of people go to have picnics and everything and roast nuts on their open fire. So
wow. And reach arounds
and drinking buddies and thigh grabbing. So
that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I've been up there several. They got like a little tiny museum place, something like a shop where you can buy some stuff, like a rest stop, if you will. It's all up in there. So
it's all up in there.
So you're using the references like they're dirty, but I'm just being serial.
That's funny.
But yeah, it's fine. A lot of people go take their pants off. They a lot of times there's like a trail where you can just keep going up the mountain and stuff and just kind of see the view, like an open valley-ish. So
cool.
Yeah, it made me hard. I mean, it was hard to get up in there. I was trying my best to hike, but it wouldn't work because I'm a fat chub. So I was actually a huge bitch then than I am now. But
Sorry about the
David,
beep.
Yeah.
David says, I know how you feel. So
King, Josh forgot to tell you that he went and had some real pizza today.
yesterday, yeah.
Oh, that's what you. Damn, I'm mixing the days up. I must have been really tired. I was mixing the days up.
Yeah,
Come on,
I go to this
Lone Wolf.
place. David, I don't know if you've heard of King, North Carolina. It's near Mount Airy.
My dad's in Mount Airy tonight.
Yeah.
Cool.
But King is like about 30 minutes away near Pinnacle. We call it the Nipple Mountain. So, but yeah, so we go to this Italian restaurant. It's called Little Italy, and it's pretty good.
Got to be good if it's called Little Italy. That's super cool.
I mean, this family of this business has like 4 or 5 other stores. That's what they're worth.
Wow.
And they are Italian, straight Italy from there.
Super cool.
So they have a lot of there's a little bit of everything on the menu, but their main thing is like pizza and pastrami. So
Yeah.
David says, "Look, y'all, I'm black now."
Ooh.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
I bet you're relieved to get home when you finally walk through the door. So, King, how long do you give yourself a couple days off in a row, or how's that work, brother?
Never a day off.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess you're looking forward to your vacation. So,
I
How
know
long
what he's
do-
doing.
how long's your vacation going to be?
Yeah, I literally haven't had a day off, and I honestly can't remember. Like a
Wow.
real day off where I had nothing to do.
He's shaking it
Wow.
more than twice.
Shaking it twice. That's funny.
All that beer.
I love the fact that he says he's not going to like looking at his stuff remotely because he's trying to enjoy his vacation at the same time. And that's got to be tough to do that, though.
How long you staying there?
But in Gatlinburg,
Yeah.
Yep.
probably come back Monday, leaving
nice.
Friday. So just a couple of days.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah, nothing major.
It's important to get away. Everyone should get away.
If I leave for too long, it won't be nothing to come back to.
Oh, ooh, well, yeah. Whoops, yeah. But you know what? I bet you squeeze everything you can out of those days. I know I would. Especially with the kind of hustling you're doing. I'd definitely squeeze everything out of those 2 days. Well, I have a question for you. If you end up hiring more people, will that give you some more breathing room? If you hire some really good folks down the road?
He's mute.
Oh, whoops.
You're
He
mute.
looks like he has a flashlight. It's funny.
Yeah. I got a couple of people that kind of help me part time, but they're only good at certain things. Like
Right.
you don't send the tire man out to do mechanic work, and mechanics don't like doing tire work. So you got to kind of figure out who's good at what.
Right.
It's like putting together a puzzle.
There you go.
Whew.
So
Raining right good now. Cold
Okay.
too, 43 degrees.
So occasionally, do you hire someone that does a little bit of both?
Well, the problem is finding anybody that wants to work right now.
Right. Yeah, a lot of places are having trouble finding folks.
Wise. Sorry?
My Wi-Fi cut off.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
the
say,
problem is finding anybody that wants to work right now. It's really
Yeah.
hard just to find anybody that wants to work, let alone knows how to do the work.
yeah, I hear a lot of businesses complain about that, finding good help or people that want to work. Back in the day, though, it wasn't hard to find people that wanted to work. People liked working. It seems like back in the day.
Yeah, I kind of felt like my generation was, because the older generation that's older than me used to talk about how lazy we were. And then, I'm looking at the generations coming up now, and we're talking about how lazy that generation is. I can imagine what the generation behind them is going to look like.
Yep. It's crazy. I'm glad I was raised by baby boomers, though. My parents kicked us out of the house and didn't want to see us back until it got pitch black at night. Yeah, I love the era I grew up in. Yeah, they didn't put safety things on all the plugs of the house.
Yeah.
They didn't, your parents didn't set up play dates for kids to go outside and play.
Well, see, I'm 38 years old, and my mama told me back when I was little, she said, I wore cloth diapers and stuff. You hear people talk about cloth diapers now? They look at you like you're crazy.
Oh, yeah. My mom used to do cloth diapers. Yeah.
My mom did too.
Yeah, that's funny.
The problem is they chafe your legs. They really make a rash around your legs with the cloth diapers, I believe. Unless the normal diapers was worse.
But I tell you what, I'm glad my kid didn't use cloth diapers. I'm glad we even had a thing called a magic genie, and you put the dirty diaper in the magic genie, and then it keeps it from smelling. So yeah, I'm glad my kid didn't wear cloth diapers.
Damn.
That thing about made me gag, man. Changing a diaper was terrible. Make you gag changing a diaper.
Fuck my ass. What?
Said I about gagged when I had to change diapers. I tried to get out of it, but there's a few times they didn't let me get out of it. So, man, I had to put a pin on my nose sometimes. Or put that one stuff you put under your nose so you don't smell nothing bad.
Vapor rub.
Yeah, I'd look at my child like, God, man, how does that come out of you like that? Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy. That's why whenever I see a young couple with a brand new baby, I'm like, good luck. Those babies are a lot of work. I love how people talk how cute babies are, but man, they forget about all the hard work.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Out of all the creatures, human beings are the most vulnerable when they're babies. Other animals can walk around, eat, take care of itself a little bit, but a human baby cannot do that. It really needs some help. Which makes me wonder what came first, the baby or the adult?
The aliens.
Yeah, the aliens raised us.
Yeah, but that was during the probe time.
The probe time. Wow. Wowee. But I do think that's funny. And what's funny, we're the most dangerous animal on the planet.
Well, we are the true definition of a virus, the human race.
Yeah. Well, you know what I dig about us, though? I wouldn't call us a virus. I would call us a part of the universe that's aware of itself and realize it's not going to. We're almost the conscious part of the universe. It's trippy. And what the other thing that's trippy is, if it wasn't for stars dying, we wouldn't be here, or the Earth wouldn't have never gotten formed. So all these different star explosions out in space is what caused the rise of all these planets, including us. And it's amazing that how much we're related to everything that's been created. So
Yeah,
it's really,
literally energy. Everything is
yeah,
like made out of energy.
yeah. So and we're part of that. And that's just amazing. It blows me
And
away.
see, energy doesn't die. It transfers to something else. So
Right,
yeah,
right,
it's
right,
like we're infinite.
right. That's super cool. But what blows me away is we literally really are made of stardust. It blows me away that to learn that in science that stuff exploded to create creation. That blows me away when I think about. Or here's something to think about: the number of people that could have been born in our place outnumber the grain sands of the Sahara. And you think of a tiny grain sand, right? And you think
Yeah.
how big the Sahara is. That's how many people could have been born in your place, King.
Oh
But
yeah.
yet you find yourself here. You're it's amazing the number of people that could have been born in my place. It's crazy. So literally, us walking around, we're literally miracles walking around because someone else could have been born in our place. So, but we find ourselves here. So that blows me away. That's kind of a
Absolutely.
science. Yeah, that's a science thing as well. I'm blown away.
Well, look,
by that.
guys, my phone is on 7%, so I think I'm gonna have to step down off the ladder.
Hey, dude, thanks for coming to the live.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all guys, man. Appreciate you for having me, Josh. Great
All
host, man.
Anytime.
Well, look, guys, I'll catch y'all on the next go.
Take
All right.
care, Brother King. Take
All
it
right.
easy.
Thank y'all, man.
Later. That was cool, dude.
Yeah.
He's super cool.
You can show your face now if you want to, unless you're nude.
I'm Buck. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. Oh. Let me show my true face. Hold on. Let me show my true face here. Wait a minute. Gotta fix the camera just right. Here's my true face.
Wiggle it. Just.
Hi there, Fox and friends. This is your boy Deadpool. How's it going? Or my other favorite show, Where's Carl? Where's Carl? Where's Carl? Carl, where are you? Where's Carl?
Did you actually like that show?
I do. My wife didn't understand it though.
Looks
But-
like it
but-
just keeps going and going. Seriously.
But yeah, that's true too. The other show I became a fan of was the show Vikings.
Mhm.
Vikings was pretty cool. That's a pretty cool show. It, yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to pull a Ellie. That's terrible. Didn't mean to pull a Ellie. Ellie's cool. I shouldn't say that about poor Ellie. That boy is cool. He all right. Not too
So
bad.
Sean's working. I just got a response.
Jesus Christ, Sean, what the fuck? I'm just kidding. He's got to make money. Sorry, Sean. Just kidding, brother. Don't ever fucking do that again, Sean. You make sure you come to this live stream. God damn it. Sons of bitches, thinking of yourself, trying to provide for your family. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck, man? Sean's pretty good at putting up with my antics. Oh crap, man! I didn't bring myself. Hold on, gotta get. Oh wow, I still got some of my banana boba tea still. Wow, all right.
What are those blueberries in them? What is that stuff? Chocolate chips?
Oh, it's tapioca. Tapioca, some kind of tapioca.
I'm sorry?
Some tapioca's inside it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You're so funny.
That's all I say in Sean's too. When something's dirty, I don't reference nothing. I just say, "I'm sorry."
Oh, I love it. I love it when I wasn't picking up on that right away, but now I am. Yeah. Daddy Lomo's picking up on it. Do.
Sorry.
I know I should have set this up earlier. I was too lazy.
Is that the same tripod you use outside?
It is. You have a good memory.
Yeah, because when you use chopping wood and cooking fire, looks like you need to do some s'mores and shit, and you gotta have free hands, and you gotta put that on the
That's
tripod.
right. Or you got to go grab that bitch. I shouldn't say bitch. You got to go grab that log and go throw it on the fire. You know why I'm so relaxed? Because I figure other people could edit it out in their, if they go edit their live stream, anything they don't like that I said, they I guess.
You know what? I don't know how to do all that. I do not know how to do all that.
Well, you know what? The reason I can't do all of it is because I use my smartphone. I don't use a laptop. So maybe I would learn how to do that if I got me. And you know what's funny? Some people in my family got 2 laptops. I ain't even got 1 laptop.
Mm.
So, but you know what? I'm so damn lazy. Maybe I wouldn't even do that, even if I got a laptop.
No, I mean, you do really good videos. You put music and stuff on it, but those are no talking videos, I guess. You just do music and show off your food plates.
Right.
And they're really good. I mean, I don't know what, because if I talk in a video like we're doing, or it's just me and nobody else gives two about something else. So I put the music on, then I had to take it off because it covers my voice.
Oh, right. Well,
and some people can talk during the music. I can't do that.
Yeah, one of my one of my editing things that I use for my editing videos.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's iMovie, and I can play around with and it's also on my Prism app. I can play around with the volume of the music I add and also the voice area. So I can adjust them, so the music. I think when I was first messing it, there was a few of them that the music was too loud for the voice. I think I had a couple that were like that. What's up? How do you pronounce that?
Suzette TV.
Suzette TV.
Does it?
Mega love shout out to all. Cool.
What? What? That's the Padre.
The Padre, Hijo de Espíritu Santo.
My wife was asking who that was. I didn't want to give your real name out, but
dear sweet baby Jesus, bring this woman to the light. Cause nothing but robustness and overabundance of blossomness. I'm so full of shit.
Are you?
I really am. I love doing that on these live streams. I love poking fun at myself. That's a form of intelligence. That's why I think I loved Monty Python so much. They loved making fun of themselves, and I didn't realize there were some of them in there were a group of lawyers that were on Monty Python. They're pretty funny guys. They got in so much trouble for making the movie Life of Brian, though. They got in a lot of trouble for that.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies of Monty Python, Life of Brian. And then the other one might be The Holy Grail. That was pretty funny.
I never really got into it.
Oh, when my wife sees me watch one of those, she thinks I'm regressing. I'm de-evolving. She doesn't get the humor of those. Did he say, blessed all the cheese makers?
Cheese makers? Yeah. Isn't John Cleese there too?
I think so.
Yeah. And then
Now,
uh,
before we stone this woman for adultery, we're going to read off the charges. Wait a minute. I said don't throw any stones yet. I'm not finished reading off the charges. Don't throw any stones. I love it. What were you saying, Josh? I'm sorry, man.
Ricky Gervais is in that stuff, right? Not the Monty Python, but he's British, so it's they did the British side of The Office before.
Yeah, I couldn't help but think Mr. Bean, I think, didn't make it into the Monty Python, and that dude had a mastermind of comedy.
You should see the movie Rat Race. He's in that one too.
Oh my God, Mr. Bean's a fucking genius. I'm sorry, Mr. Bean's a freaking genius.
You Catholic, you.
Mr. Bean is a Mr. Genius. He's super genius.
No, but Rat Race has an all-star cast: John Lovitz, Breckin Meyer, Whoopi Goldberg. That fat chick that jumped in the pool was Stewie Griffin. I forgot her. Kate, something. I don't know.
I saw Roseanne Barr trying to beg for her job back. I can't remember the reason they let her go.
She was racist or said something about war or the N-word or did something.
Yeah. But
they played it. Now it's called The Connors, not Roseanne.
Right.
But when she was fired, they played it off like she died in a car accident.
Oh, gotcha.
So something like that.
It's crazy. I don't know, man. It's crazy. I mean, I understand correcting people, but it's really crazy to take someone's livelihood away. I don't know.
I was following her on, I think it was Instagram or something, but she started putting videos out about complaining and whining about stuff, about her job and everything. And it got very annoying.
She's,
I wouldn't mind meeting her and saying, hey, can I hug you? And then walk away. I mean, maybe get a picture. I don't like her as actress. She's mean.
Right. I wonder if she knows how to write. Maybe she could be behind the scenes to be a writer. I didn't realize Carrie Fisher made more money from writing than actually starring in Star Wars. I guess she was a hell of a writer and actually made more money as a writer than being an actress.
You know, her hair in the bun thing that she had over her ears? It made her pee a lot. So she had to climb up a ladder in the
Star Wars thing?
No, I'm saying like on the what is that they flew?
Oh, the Millennium Falcon?
Yeah, she had to go find a bathroom because the earmuffs of her hair made her go so much. And she goes, I have to pee, and she walked up the ladder and to go to the second level. It was a huge ship, though.
Wow. That's wild.
I mean,
she wrote a stage play for herself, a one-person stage, one stage act. And I wish I could remember the title of it because it was hilarious. And she goes, of course, they'll never make a sex doll that's dressed like Princess Leia. And all of a sudden it lowers one down. It's a full-size sex doll in a Princess Leia outfit. It's hilarious. And so she has a good time making fun of herself in this one act play. Is really cool. And I think she ends up talking about the loves of her life in that one act play. And man, it made me fall in love with her even more. The fact that she was so friggin' smart and was a writer. It's super cool.
You want to know some Mrs. Doubtfire movie trivia history?
Sure, man.
During the filming in Frisco, they had some break time, and
Right.
so Robin had to dress up, and Mrs. Doubtfire drag, in the clothing and the face and everything. But they forgot to, he didn't have the bodysuit on or something like that to cover his arms because they're hairy.
Mhm.
So what happened? So he went down to no joke, true thing, to a sex shop in Frisco, and he asked the clerk. He says, "Oh yes, dear. How much for the two-headed one?" And the guy didn't know who it was at first. Then he kind of picked it out because he could see his hairy arms because they forgot to put the bodysuit on. So he's like, "Oh, you got me," and walked out with a
Wow.
dildo in a bag.
That's pretty funny.
He actually told that to interviewers.
I loved when they interviewed Robin Williams on late night shows because
He's nonstop.
he was open about his open heart surgery, and he joked about how he can't eat a cow because he had a cow valve put inside him. So he made jokes about that. It was funny. But and the guy whose voice you do that yells, he was close friends with Robin Williams, and
Robin did a movie that Bobcat directed.
Yeah, and Bobcat feels that his friend may have gotten confused because of the disease he was fighting, and so he wasn't in his right frame of mind at the time that he took his life. So,
Yeah.
So I think if he had gotten diagnosed better and also better management of it, we'd probably still have him with us. So, but
Man, when I saw R.I.P. Robin Williams on the Today Show, I was following them on social media. I was like, "What? This has to be a hoax. There's no way."
Yeah,
and everybody thought it was a hoax. Everybody was like, "No way," commenting.
Right.
And I cried for a damn week because I felt like I lost a friend.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Man, he said a lot of really profound stuff, along with all his comedy and jokes. Occasionally, they would catch him in moments where he's not feeling like he's on, but he realized someone's asking him a serious question, and he said something like, he said something that kind of went with Buddhism and also Christianity, which was, you realize that you have to let go of your ego. And then it's about taking care of other people and not necessarily yourself. And, he talked about things he was grateful for. It was deep, man. So not only was he a real fast mind like this, but he also was a very deep human being. And he also gave his time away entertaining the troops, during some of the Iraq wars. He would get on stage and entertain the troops. They didn't realize he would surprise them. They were like, "All right, here's Robin Williams," and it was so neat. He loved doing that. I guess.
Well, he was dirty though, dick jokes and stuff. It was just, yeah.
But man, the dude's mind was so fast. I love what he said in Good Morning Vietnam. It's when he was getting fired. He was playing Adrian Cornell. And he looked at the guy. He didn't know that his commanding officer was going to get sent to Alaska to work. But he's getting kicked out. And just before the elevator closed, or before he leaves his boss's office, he said, you may be the only white man in history that's in bad need of a blowjob." And so he leaves the office, and then the commanding officer went to go chase him to chew him out. He said, "Hey, hold on." His boss stopped him and let Adrian catch the elevator. And he said, "Hey, Dick, I just realized you're just mean." And then he sends him to Alaska. And then that guy that, told his big guy that he's going to send him to Alaska, he gets on the elevator and he goes, "That's the only white man in history in bad need of a blowjob." And he starts laughing, goes, "Damn, is that funny?" And you see the elevator close. I love that. I wish I could play that clip because it was pretty funny. A lot funnier than I'm explaining.
I was thinking about buying the Mrs. Doubtfire costume or outfit.
Oh my God.
and getting on here and doing my thing. You know how much attention and bucks would be rolling in.
Oh my God. You could, yeah, that would be cool because you got
It's
the voice.
been a
down.
huge thought. I was thinking about doing it.
Yeah. And you could even maybe buy kind of a hair thing to do your bobcat thing. Like you could pretend they're both talking to each other back. That'd be a lot of work, though. That'd be a lot of work.
Yeah,
Maybe just do one at a time.
I will. I could do that.
Yeah. Or maybe they're threatening each other in a video about doing a rumble in the jungle. They're going to do a wrestling match. That'd be hilarious.
I think it's great that I do both of them at the same time when they're ordering.
Oh, that's
At a drive-through, I'll just like, "Hello, dear," just tell them in the mic, and then
right.
yes, I would like to get this and that. Would you mind? And then I would say, "What do you want, Bob?" And he'll say, "I would like the fish sandwich or something. I love their fish sandwiches, and give me a Coke or something." Just. Did you hear that, dear? I'm just kind of like.
And being a fan of those two, people. But what's funny is sometimes you can get really young people in the drive-through, and they may not have a clue who the hell those two people are.
But actually, I've got maybe about the same age as me, maybe younger. They actually understand the Mrs. Doubtfire. Everybody knows that one.
Oh,
but
cool.
They know who I am when I pull up to like McDonald's or something.
Oh,
and they say, "Here's a free soda. We know who you are." I was like,
cool.
"I just wanted a burger." And
that's cool. I love it. That's pretty cool.
But I thought about doing the costumes.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think you ought to do it. At least give it a try. That'd be cool.
They have different designs, though. I've been looking it up and looking at what kind of costumes and stuff. And I just don't randomly buy online. There's Party City I can look at. They usually have something.
Cool. Yeah, I think, and then it's all depends on what you're looking for in the particular costume too, I guess. And
I want to try to get a fat suit at least. So try a fat suit on.
Yeah, and to get it down as possible. I mean, hell, you can rewatch the movie Mrs. Doubtfire to get outfit ideas.
Yeah,
but that'd be hilarious. I think it would do well, though. Especially if you showed up to other people's live stream and also did it on your live stream. That'd be funny.
Hello, dear. And then all of a sudden I'm all dressed up.
No way. You could even retire you could even title it Mrs. Doubtfire Gives Relationship Advice.
Yeah, I could do that.
That'd be funny.
He's helping. Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
He's my padre. He tells me stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Sweet Baby Jesus approves of that. What's that, Sweet Baby Jesus? Oh, okay. Are you sure? Should I tell him that? He says, "Fuck yeah, you should do that."
Oh, okay.
I didn't know Baby Jesus cuss. So.
Only when he's coming out of the womb, dear.
Yeah, there you go.
So, but yeah, I had different thoughts about doing like a quick dress up and change into different things, and but that's the best two I could probably figure out.
Yeah, I thought about doing the Saturday Night Live church lady that I thought about doing the church lady. Well, isn't that special? I don't know. Could it be Satan?
Satan?
Yeah. What's the other one? And I thought about even doing a few of John Belushi's characters. The samurai guy. I have a samurai sword. And I think I have... my wife would probably have to help me dig it up.
Is it Satan?
I might have a kimono to go with my samurai sword. Yeah. I think he even chopped up some food with the samurai sword. It was hilarious.
It was like a Gallagher thing.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Sean likes the idea. You saw Up in Smoke, Cheech and Chong, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know how they go talk to Strawberry? They're asking for him at the door, and they walk in. It was the parrot,
Oh,
the
cool.
toucan or something.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and then Chong goes up to the cage to the bird and says, "Hey, birdie, how you doing, man?"
Hey.
You know, and then he tells him, "You want to get high? You want to get high? You want to get high?" And then the bird starts repeating, "You want to get high? You want to get high?" It's just funny. I remember. Hey, Strawberry. Strawberry's not here. So. There you go. Yep. Is that a sweatshirt? It looks like.
It's a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, I love pretty funny t-shirts.
Okay, why do you have wind chimes in your house?
Because I'm crazy.
Yeah, you showed me.
I'll be back, Jesus.
He's got a shirt that has Jesus Christ on it, and it has the Terminator slogan. I'll be back with the shades on,
Oh.
but it's Jesus. That's cool, right? It's not filthy.
Yeah.
It'd be back, you know. And see, Precious, look, he's showing. See the Jesus shirt?
Oh, yeah.
Hello there. I promise I'll be right back. Only as long as you don't nail me back.
I don't know. I was nailing some guy that I hate. Oh.
I like it when this girl on TikTok, she plays a green alien that's talking to this human being.
Mm-hmm.
And the alien goes, well, let me get this right. So Jesus, was he the only guy that said be good to everyone and nice to everyone? And the human being said, oh, well, we had another guy that not only did, the great thing Jesus did was said be nice to everybody. And we had a second person say it too, and he was a black gentleman. He was Martin Luther King. And then the alien goes, well, what did you do to those two guys that said to be nice to everyone? And then the human being goes, oh, okay, maybe we are dicks.
Maybe we are dicks.
Yeah. Because how they treated Jesus and Martin Luther King. Or my favorite is when the alien says Jesus comes back to our planet twice a year. And the guy goes, really? Jesus comes back to your planet twice a year? He goes, oh, yeah, we give him his favorite chocolate twice a year. He goes, hasn't he come back to your planet? And the human being goes like this. Because Jesus didn't come back to their planet. I don't know. If I was Jesus, I may pass on coming back to the planet only because I was treated the first time. Might be a hard pass. Can you imagine the Heavenly Father asking Jesus to come back finally? Hey, man, it's your time to come back there, buddy. Hey, Dad, that's going to be a hard no for me. I think I'm going to pass on that one.
Yeah. And when they mean twice a year, that means Easter and then Christmas. So.
Yeah, I love that the green alien said Jesus comes back to his planet twice a year. They give him his favorite chocolates. But he hasn't returned back to Earth.
Yeah, we left milk and cookies, and Santa didn't take him. It was Jesus.
Oh, look out.
Yeah, he drank milk, but he had the runs. He called me up and said, that's not lactate milk.
Now, there is a religion out there there is a religion out there.
Remember?
There's a religion out there called the Baha'i Faith. And it had two messengers. One appeared in 1844, and then the other one, anyways, the one that appeared in 1844 was the Bab, and he cleared the way for Baha'u'llah. And then Baha'u'llah basically said he was the fulfillment of all these different messengers. But he also said there'd be another one that would come 1,000 years after himself as well. But anyways, I guess he fulfills the return of Christ's second coming. But sometimes they don't tell people that right away.
How many rooms do you have in your home?
How many rooms? Let's see.
Just bedrooms.
Just bedrooms. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe I could turn another room into a bedroom, so that'd be 6.
Yeah, I've seen your nice home, Mr. 3-car garage, wooden doors. I know. And then like a big castle-looking door in the front of the house.
I love that door. I love that castle-looking
two,
door.
With two lights on the sides, you know.
Yeah, and I don't think you guys could see it when I first showed the door. It's got these little tiny windows like this that you can open up, and you can feel the air come through, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you open up, you can feel the air on your face. My wife wanted to put large windows in that huge, beautiful door, and I talked her out of it because that would really change the look of the door. I'm like, no, don't install large windows on those doors. They're perfect the way they are. But I think she wanted to bring more light into that house, but I begged her not to do that. I was like, that'll ruin those doors. So yeah, she wanted to install some big long windows in it. I'm like, no, don't do that. Yeah, because then they wouldn't have that castle look door anymore. It would almost look like any other kind of door, I think, if she had installed big windows in there.
Hey, Shella.
Is he still working?
No, Shella.
Shella?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Josh.
How are you? Welcome in.
So how long were you going to go for, big guy?
So that was a fat joke, but I'll accept it. Probably just 2 hours or so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Coolinos. I want to say most times I've gone 2 hours on my live streams.
That's why your wife loves you.
Yeah. And then there's a few times. Well, I love it. But then there was times I went just 1 hour. So,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't do topics. I just let it roll. Anybody can talk about whatever they want to, kind of keep it clean. But if we need to slip something out, this isn't dirty. But if they, I try to keep it between like PG-13 and R.
Right. Which is cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Because I can't keep it PG or G. There's no way. Because this isn't made for adults. So I just make sure. Or kids.
Right.
But they'll use their parents and go, wow, oh, F word. It's got to leave.
Right.
I don't want to listen to that because it sounds like ass.
Yeah, I think I only ran into that. I think there was only one live stream I ran it. It might have been Hong Kong Explorers live stream. There was some, I think the person finally admitted they were a young person. And then everybody immediately on the stream was like, yeah, you need to just cruise so we can all be relaxed and talk normal. just go find some other stream. Or
they told you that?
No, we were telling this kid that to go. Yeah, it was. I don't even know how old he was, but we were like, it came on. It was just weird. And so Hong Kong's like, yeah, you don't need to be here because this is YouTube. It's for adults. You're not even supposed to be on this, Because I think there were
people sneak on though, whatever age they are, they try to pass that, and it's like, I think YouTube actually verifies who you are,
right?
With an age limit or something.
Well, check this out. When YouTube first came on the scene, you had to be, anyways, you had to be over a certain age to even create an account, right? And then they got mad at the creators, the creators had nothing to do with this, that we can't help that mommy and daddy let Jimmy or Janine use their accounts. We can't. So then they put it on us to put whether, is the content made for adults or is it made for kids or blah, blah, blah. And I just think that's weird how they threw that on the creators. It should be a platform that you got to be this age to get on. You can't, and they could have created it like that. But like I said, the parents were letting their kids use but now there's kid YouTube. So now if you run into one, you can say, hey man, you got there's a whole platform for you. You don't need to come to the adult platform one. So now they don't really have an excuse. There's a whole kids YouTube they could use, which really YouTube should have done that instead of put that on the creators. They should have just said, okay, we created now a YouTube for kids, so kids go to that one, but they still want to go to the regular YouTube. I just think it's wild. It's a trip.
How far is Chicago for you?
About, I think it takes me about 2 or 3 hours to drive it.
Is that without tolls and stops and stuff like that, or with stops and tolls?
That's with stops and tolls. It can be. I'm going to say conservatively 3 hours.
So you're that close to the state lines of both states?
Yeah, I think I can get to Chicago in about 3 hours. It's pretty cool.
We thought about coming up that way since everything else is getting way too high and expensive.
Cool.
And if you want to meet up, we could.
Yeah, Chicago is really cool. It's pretty awesome.
If we go, let's see.
How close are you to Indiana?
Let's see. We would have to go through Virginia, West Virginia, and then over to, I don't know, Kentucky maybe, or just Ohio straight to Indiana. I mean, it just depends on what route we take.
Right.
But I would 9 hours to Louisville, Kentucky. I know that much, but I don't know about Indiana. Probably maybe 10, 11, maybe.
Oh, wow.
But it's fine because we've done it. And
the first time we went up to Chicago, it took us 17 hours to get there.
We left at 7 a.m. from here, thinking,
Right.
well, just 14 straight hours.
Right.
It was almost right at 18 when we got there.
Wow.
We went straight
midnight.
through. It was midnight by the time we finally got into the hotel and crashed.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if Indiana's closer than Chicago for you. This is what I was trying to figure out.
It could be. It would be. I mean, we got to travel through it. See, I know where those windmills are that look like like we were on Uranus or something. I saw that. I was like, where are we? An airport?
That's funny.
We thought we were on a tarmac. I was like, what is all these lights? And it was dark. And that's just before the state line of Illinois. I mean, like just about. I mean, maybe an hour and a half, just about.
Wow.
I remember going through it, and it was just after Indianapolis, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Like hour after, maybe, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? A whole over 1,000.
Yeah, I come across them whenever I drive towards Chicago.
Yeah. So we could come up and see you as well, pick you up, take you, or just hang with you. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, that'd probably be easier. Pick a place to show you guys in Indiana would be, at least for me, it'd be easier because then I'm already in my home play.
The thing is, we could actually do that over a weekend if you had the time. You had to make the time.
Gotcha.
And I would need your address to GPS.
Mm-hmm.
Straight from my house to yours.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Just give it to me on Messenger, and I'll let you know when we're prepared and ready because we can do that on a weekend.
Wow, that's cool. So you guys like
Indiana? Indianapolis area. She was asking where you are.
Yeah. Here, I'll tell you in the private chat. Because I didn't want to say it over the live stream.
That's fine. But no, he lives near Indianapolis, kind of.
Oh man, I'm not far from Indianapolis at all.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
I'm not far at all from Indianapolis though.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, I'm not far at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm south of Indianapolis. Anyone who knows anything about Indiana will probably know what south of Indianapolis is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we can make that happen. I mean, if
that's cool.
it's just with hotels and stuff, like if we're going, we could stop and chill with you on our way up. I mean, just to kind of have like a break time and
Oh, right on. Like to
Just-
catch a bite to eat and then
Yeah.
drive the rest of the way to where you want to go.
do a quick live or something, couple
Yeah,
minutes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah, because I would like to see you.
Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate that, brother.
You know, maybe do a reach around. I don't know. I mean, we'll plan it.
You're so funny.
We'll see what's up. I'm a hugger. Get ready for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like hugging folks.
Okay.
It's cool.
Little peck on the cheek. What have you? I mean, we'll
That's cool.
get used to it.
You know what's funny? I actually had not all Baha'is greet each other with a
Male
kiss.
encounter,
Well, no, not all Baha'is greet each other with a kiss on the cheek.
right?
But I guess there's some Baha'is that do that. Most Baha'is don't do that. That's
Mhm.
usually a Latino thing. But I had a Baha'i person that did that. There was a guy,
Mhm.
and but he did it so fast I didn't even realize I got pecked on the cheek. It was funny. But I think he was doing it as a Middle Eastern thing.
Yeah.
But like I said, most Baha'is don't do that. They just if it's a guy greeting a guy, they normally just give a hug or sometimes a handshake. So,
Yeah.
but never a reach around.
You sure that's not part of it?
Yeah, I'm sure. But
No, honestly, just being all serious, I am a hugger. I love when I meet people and stuff. I'm a good person.
oh, I am too, man. I'm a hugger too. I hug all my friends and family and stuff, so it's pretty cool. And I would do that with my YouTube friends. Like if I saw Sean Tuber, I'd give him a hug. Or if I saw the O Show, I'd give him a hug. Or Blessed Life, or Hong Kong Explorer, or Ellie. Even though Ellie's crazy, I'd give Ellie a hug. So
Yeah, but he has a major problem, which is funny, but it's weird. He
Or if Ellie went like this, I mean, I don't know whether Ellie's a hugger or not. Or even if I ran into YouTubers that aren't huggers, like if they went like this, I go, "Hey, that's cool," and I give them a high five, or I'd shake their hand, you know, because
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I mean, I think I would ask them. You know what I'm saying? You, I wouldn't, because you said you're already a hugger. So,
it's fine with me.
so if I didn't know, but sometimes you can tell, or sometimes I even do a handshake and a hug at the same time. So I've done that. But yeah, I didn't even think about it. There could be some YouTube friends that aren't into the hugging thing.
I would give Sean a hug too. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
like you. I would definitely hug him. I would definitely.
Yeah. But the reason I'm comfortable with it is I've been married to a Latino for 30 years, and her whole family, actually her family's more of a huggy family than my family is. But being around that for 30 years, it made me even more of a hugger. So, like I said, my wife's from a Latino background. And they hug all their family and friends. So I guess what I'm saying is it's natural for me. It wouldn't be a stretch to hug a friend. So, but I do respect people's personal boundaries. If they had if they wanted me to high five them only, that's just fine too.
We met a couple that's our friends in Florida.
Mhm.
They live in Georgia, just like 3 hours from Disney and stuff, because they're obsessed.
Oh, they really love some Disney, huh?
Oh yeah, his wife is like got to dress up for it, use the mouse
wow.
ears and everything.
The
you
whole
know.
shebang. Wow.
She eats and eats. She's not big, but she just loves
Right.
eating.
Wow.
And he'll buy her anything. They have scooters because Disney's huge. All the parks are,
Wow.
and they're cool. We've seen them. That's the first YouTube couple we've seen.
Cool.
But I've got a lot of local friends that don't do this. So it's like,
Right.
if I come up to anybody, it's like shake hands. I don't do fist bumps and stuff. I'm not used to that.
Right.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Right. Right.
Shaking hands means more if you go, hey, what's up? And hold
Yeah.
theirs. And
Yeah, I do like for the guys. I've done both the handshake and the hug, and then I've done the whole full hug. So
we can't hold hands at a mall. I mean, you've been to one, so you
yeah,
can show me.
that definitely wouldn't be my thing.
Yeah. I
But
want
a
to make sure I was
handshake
safe.
or a hug or full hug would be cool. But I think I got a good
I feel
perception.
secure and safe if we held hands.
Oh, then you're screwed.
Yeah.
But I think I got a good perception of I'm not saying I do telepathy, but I think I can. I'm pretty good at reading people's body language and stuff, And if I wasn't for sure, I would even say the words, "Hey, is it okay to give you a hug?" And 9 times out of 10, people usually say yeah, and so I'd give them a hug. So, I mean, I definitely feel that close enough to all my YT friends, or they know I definitely care about them for sure. So my wife's finally getting that this is a community. At first, I don't think she was getting it. She goes, "Is that you guys are treating it like it's a community?" I'm like, "Well, it is. It's a YT
Yes.
community." So, but you see, she doesn't participate in YouTube, so that's why she kind of doesn't get it. I mean, she watches a lot of YouTube news from her own country, but
What?
so it's wild.
Everything okay? No, because I was I was telling you about that person that I know that was offering the dinner.
Right.
If I do try to go out, it's iffy right now, but
Mm-hmm.
I would probably do like a quick live stream or a quick 15-second video, something like, the shorts, and kind of say, well, I got a special guest with me today, and flip it to him, and he'll say, hey, how are you? Whatever. And
I'm so and so. How y'all
Yeah.
doing out there?
if he can do it within 15 seconds, But
Yeah.
yeah, I was thinking about either live or just kind of doing a shorts when I saw him. Because, I call him a celebrity. He's still that in my heart. I've got, let's see. I got him. I got, the lady with the huge boobs in Police Academy? The
Yeah.
blonde.
Yeah.
I'm friends with her as well. I'm friends with the producer of the franchise.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
friends with Sweet Chuck. I'm friends with Jones.
Cool.
I want to be friends or find out about Steve Guttenberg, Mahoney.
Cool.
And so right now I got about maybe 5 or 6 on my phone right now.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
And I'll tell you, I don't know if I shared this with you before, but the one with the big boobs, her name is Callahan on the movie, but her name's Leslie Easterbrook,
Oh, cool. And how old is she now?
72.
Holy crap. And how old was she in the movie? Probably
20s and 30s.
Yeah, I was gonna
late
say,
20s,
she-
early 30s.
Wow.
The
That's-
first one came out in 84.
That's crazy. Wow. Holy mackerel.
Sad thing is, Hooks, the black lady, she died.
Oh, wow.
Tackleberry died. Hightower died. Lassard passed away. A lot of them have gone.
Wow. Well,
And
yeah.
we've only got Harris, Jones, Callahan, and one of the producers. We got Sweet Chuck, Mahoney.
Sweet Chuck. That's funny.
That was that nerd guy.
Right.
So there's a lot that are still around, just retired or out of it, or
Right.
you know, the other nerd guy, Douglas Fackler.
Mm-hmm.
He was always the other nerd besides Sweet Chuck.
Wow.
That would be dangerous inside the offices. That would start crazy stuff. And hi, my name's Douglas Fackler. Always wanted to be a
Fackler.
cop. And but he was like the destroyer. Like he was like kind of like making messes and just doesn't even figure it out, you know. And the
That's
best part was when Mahoney brought a hooker into a speech that Lassard was doing to the other cops. And the hooker started doing things from the underneath the podium to him. And and he kind of got hard. And it was like not even knowing what he like looked down, you know, and wondering what's up. After all that was over, after the speech was over, because he thought he was gay, because he wasn't sure. He was like, "Who was that?" You know, just thinking. He was showing a slide pictures of the campus where the academy was. He's like, "Can we have the lights, please?" Why he's doing that to him, and he's like, "Let's take a look at this first slide." You know, the main building. In slide 2, we see.
I like.
You know, and just he's all like, and he walks away thinking, and then Mahoney was underneath the podium with her, so he thought he was being from him. He creaks off the stage, and he looks back. He stops and looks back. And he kept swallowing. He's like, he goes to Harris back in his office. He's like, Mahoney did a very, very bad thing. And Harris goes, "What did he do, sir? What did he do?" You know, and that was it.
Have you ever watched the movie Porky's?
I saw little bits of it, the shower scenes and stuff.
Oh
yeah.
my God. It's I never laughed so hard when some guy, because the only thing they were able to make a sketch of would be a sketch of the phallus, because they didn't get a sketch of the person's face. And this guy was just imagining in his mind what the sketch artist would be drawing, and of course it'd be drawing a phallus. And this guy laughed so hard because he was imagining how people would describe the phallus and whether it'd be veiny or not. And this guy, I can't remember which the character was laughing so hard. And he was describing if you'd put these posters up all over campus, describing this phallus with this drawing. And the guy just kept laughing harder and louder because he could just imagine what you'd be saying to the sketch artist. The guy, I think it was a white character. He's laughing really, really hard. It was funny. And then I think there was another time where the guy was poking his thing out again through that hole, except this time the big, heavy gym teacher sees it. And all of a sudden the guy goes, "Oh, hold on, Jimmy. Stay right there. She's coming for it. She's coming for it, Jimmy. Stay right there." And he's like, the guy's all excited, like, yeah, she's coming. Yeah. She go, go. And all of a sudden she's making a loud noise. The big gym teacher. And then she's kissing. And he's like, and the guys run off. And oh my God. I'll remember that forever. But those are the two things I remember the most in that movie, where the guys say, "Hey man, stay right there. She's coming for it." And then the other part was the guy going, "Let's bring in a sketch artist." And he just starts laughing. What the guy, yeah, I need to rewatch that movie because those two scenes are hilarious in Porky's.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And I also like Animal House. There's a lot of funny things in Animal House too.
Toga.
Yeah. My favorite is when John Belushi, he's jumping and finally he gets to see the girls, and then all of a sudden he ends up going backwards on the ladder and he hits on the land. He smacks really hard. That's pretty funny.
And then
Or
he does
my-
the
or the
food in the
mashed
cheeks
potatoes,
thing.
yeah.
He does this.
Get it? Almost it. So yeah, I love that one. Oh, and then the other one I love is when they pull up to the nightclub. Oh, Otis, he loves us. And then I've got the soundtrack to that. I love that of Animal House because it's got a lot of good music on it. The soundtrack to Animal House, pretty funny.
Didn't what's his name? The guy from Ghostbusters, Egon, what's his name? Harold Ramis. Didn't he film that one too?
He might have. I think you might be right about that. I'm not for sure, but I think you might be right.
Because I know what's his name? Like Ant-Man, what is his name?
Oh yeah, the guy that played the Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah,
there were
he was in that one too.
There were so many good actors in the movie Animal House. And then some of them also went into the Ghostbusters. So that was kind of cool too. But yeah, Animal House is one of my favorite. I call it a pop culture movie. Well, maybe not pop culture. What's the correct word?
Did you like Fletch?
Fletch was okay, but I definitely liked. I think Porky's and Animal House are neck and neck. But I think I may like Animal House over Porky's a little bit because of all the really cool music that's in Animal House. I think that's probably why I like Animal House over Porky's.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. Well, hey, dude, I'm going to step down, and thanks for having me up on the live stream.
Yep, always.
I appreciate it.
But I will let you know when would be best for you that we can make a plan.
Cool. That's cool.
And we will definitely do it.
Sounds
and
good, man.
I would definitely need your address.
Yep, that's no problemo. All can do that, brother.
Okay. But you have a blessed night. I appreciate it.
Peace out. Love you, brother. I'll talk to you later, man.
All right, love you too.
Take care.
All right, see you.
And take care of everyone down in the chat. Later, Gators. Peace.
All right. All right, folks. Anybody else want to come up? Because I'm about to call it a night, like right at 2 hours. I got about a minute and a half. Anybody? Anyone? Anyone? Dweebs, dickheads. People say he's a righteous dude. Dweebos. Ferris Bueller. Say Ferris. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you'll miss it. Life moves pretty fast. And if you don't stop and take a look around, you might miss it. That's what I'm saying, folks. That's what we're ending with, okay? Hope everybody has a blessed night and has a great tomorrow. Say your prayers, wash your hands, be safe. I love you all. And I will also say good night. And blessings. Duels out, dears. Take care.